Welcome on board an episode of Transformation with the wonderful, inspirational Dr. Sylvia Likambi, my incredible, inspirational, and wonderful self. It's a pleasure and privilege to be with you tonight. It's been a while. But you know what? I thought I'm gonna stop by. I didn't tell anyone because it's been quite hectic, but I thought I cannot let this month go by. I cannot let this year end without me coming to uplift you, inspire you, have some moments with you where we can reflect on our 2024 and set those goals, visions to step into our greatness in 2025. Are you ready? I hope so. Thank you for joining me. If you're joining me from Zoom, from Facebook, or you're gonna watch this video later on YouTube, I salute you, I celebrate you, and I'm so glad you are able to join me. For those of you who don't know me, I'm gonna talk about myself briefly, and I'm gonna delve straight into the topic of today. Again, my question to you: how has 2024 been like? We are coming to the end of 2024. For some, I believe it's been glorious, or I know it's been glorious. For some, I know it's been magnificent. For some, I know they've managed to achieve all the goals, dreams, visions they set for themselves for this year. For others, I know it's not been that awesome. I know some of those dreams or goals they set for themselves this year have not been accomplished. And they have lost some loved ones like myself. I've lost incredibly dear and loved ones this year. But in every situation, I give God the glory. As we continue to live, as I continue to live, I will continue to serve and add value to the world. I will continue to live my purpose, because if God keeps me one more day on this planet, as He continues to keep me, He's keeping me because my purpose is not completed yet. My mission is not completed yet. And you know what? I commit to serve fully and wholly amidst all odds. I commit to serve fully and wholly, giving the very best, nothing short of the best of myself, my gifts, to empower, inspire, and transform your mindset so you may unlock your full potential and step out there and live a glorious, fulfilling, and purposeful life. I will, you know what? I don't want to make any statement yet, okay? I don't want to make any statement. I'm just coming from delivering the Women of Faith, and I've given some very prophetic words there about next year being a great dimension for transformation, dominion, having greater impact. So that's why I'm looking at the theme today, reflecting on our 2024 and stepping into our 2025, in a full potential to fulfill our greatness, because next year cannot be the same. You cannot step into next year in a mediocre manner. You cannot step into next year playing small. You cannot step into next year being ordinary, because you are not ordinary. You are extraordinary. You are marvelous. You are special. You are unique. You are a masterpiece. You are one of a kind. You cannot step into 2025 comparing yourself with others. It will be a waste, because you are unique. There is none like you on planet Earth. I am one and the only Dr. Sylvia Likambi that exists on this planet, so unique and distinct, as well as you are so unique and distinct. So let's embrace our uniqueness. Let's embrace our greatest gifts, strengths, and life purpose, and step out and do nothing other than live our full purpose, other than give our best to this world. So when we leave or exit this planet, we must have left a lasting legacy. Our legacy will continue to live billions and billions of years after we are gone. Are you ready to join me? I hope the answer is yes. For those of you who don't know me, I'm the wonderful, fabulous, inspirational Dr. Sylvia Likambi, also known as the Transformation Doc. I will be doing a series of events next year. I'll go back to my Transformation podcast. It's been a very hectic but very, very fulfilling year. We've run a lot of projects with some incredible women in Liverpool, but also abroad. So that's why you've not seen a lot of me on live this year. But you know what? If I am destined to live my best life next year, if I'm destined for expansion, for dominion next year, I cannot operate in the same, domain or the same way I'm operating this year. There will be some drastic changes. I believe you'll get a lot from me. Not only those who are privileged to see me, hear from me, read my books, you will get the most and a lot from me. And I will be putting everything under the Transformation Podcast or the Transformation Doctor. So you'll be hearing more of your transformation friend and doctor, Dr. Sylvia Likambi, the Transformation Doctor. I present to you that wonderful, inspirational, one and only Dr. Sylvia Likambi, the most optimistic human you would ever meet in a lifetime. Let me put one of, because I guess you are also super optimistic, okay? Apart from you listening to me right now, just the two of us. Anyway, I will leave you now to speak for yourself, because I am the most inspirational human you ever find on this planet. Super, super optimistic, super, super inspirational. You know why? It's not about bragging. It's not about lifting myself up or praising myself. It's simply being who I am. And I want you to take on that same mindset. I'm simply who I am. When I say the eyes are the only part of this body that can see, the eyes are the unique parts placed on this body to be able to provide sight to this body. So when I walk, I don't fall, I don't stumble. I'm not bragging about the eyes. I'm telling the truth. And the eyes does not, if they were to hear me, the eyes won't feel so proud or as if they are uplifted. They are just being who they are called to be. They are simply being themselves. So me telling you I'm the super inspirational Dr. Sylvia Likambi, it's not lifting myself or taking myself any low. It's simply giving you who I am. It's simply portraying myself to you just as I am. I am that I am, created in the magnificent image of God in His likeness to live my divine calling and purpose. And one of that calling, you know what? Our purpose, we become our purpose. It's not like you do your purpose or you work on your purpose. You are what you are called to be. It's like the light. The purpose of the light is to shine. The light shines. I become my purpose. I live my purpose. If I am to uplift, to encourage, to inspire you, to be optimistic, to transform your mindset so you are positive, you don't keep thinking negative, you don't keep putting yourself down, so you may unlock your full potential. You may understand who you are, your unique identity, your true identity, hence your purpose of living, and step out fully, confidently, in an unwavering manner and live your purpose. I must be a reflection of what I'm called to serve. I must represent an epitome of optimism. I must represent an epitome of light, of love, of that courage, of being super positive. So I'm not doing anything beyond what I'm created to do. And welcome on board. You better get used to. I want to ask something of you, okay? As I share this video with you, please do me a favor. My goal next year is to reach, my goal, how many million people? 5 million people. It may be more. 5 million plus people. My goal for 2025 is to reach and impact, not just reach, impact, and transform the lives of 5 million plus people. Are you going to help me? I need your help. I need your help. I cannot solo or single-handedly reach 25 or 5 million people. I don't want to reach more, okay? But the minimum standard is 5 million. The minimum. So that means I need to take actions. That means I need to do work. That means I need to go beyond my sphere of influence. I need your help. When I share this video with you, when you listen to this inspirational woman, this fabulous doctor sharing this inspirational message with you, smiling and bringing some smiles in your face, would you promise me one thing? Would you help me share? Would you please share and bless someone? Because I know nothing I speak doesn't come forth with life and has blessings, trapped within it to impact, inspire, and stir the spirit of whoever listens it and bring something greatness. It stirs your spirit so you might be reminded of something powerful, of the greatness in you, of what you are called to do, but you've left dormant within you. So please, as you listen, don't benefit from this alone. I beg you, if I must, share and bless someone. Share and bless a friend. Now, let's go to the topic. Before I said I was going to introduce myself, I've just stopped at the optimistic. Great, with Dr. Sylvia Likambi. My background, I'm a doctor of pharmacy, hematologist, medical researcher. I still do research, okay, not in the hospital anymore. The founder and CEO of diverse companies. In short, I'm a serial entrepreneur. That means I have diverse companies, and I just keep starting companies because I'm super creative, visionary, and I believe you are the same. When we allow ourselves to live in our full potential, to live a life of purpose, we just realize how incredibly inspirational and creative we are. So we just keep creating. We create things that never existed because it's our nature to create. So I am a multi-entrepreneur. I'm the founder and CEO of Voice of Nations, a social enterprise that is set up to educate, empower, inspire, motivate, transform, and lead young girls, women, and families so they can become aware of their rights and full potential and step out into positions of leadership and financial independence. All of this in order for them to live a purposeful and fulfilling life. And we do this via diverse way workshops. We have regular workshops, people coming, one-to-one sessions by coaching, empowering, inspiring them to unlock their full potential by mentoring, coaching, delivering some groundbreaking workshops, masterclasses. I've got 7 best-selling books. I'm still writing more books. Some of my books will be released early next year, so stay tuned. I use those different platforms and programs that I have designed to empower and inspire these women to unlock their full potential and step into leadership positions. I also am the founder and global chair of Global Visionary Women Network, a network or a bridge that connects visionary women from all walks of life and nations. Established leaders from diverse walks of life come together with a goal of encouraging, sharing best practices, strategies, and collaboration so we can inspire and empower the ordinary girl, child, and woman into extraordinary citizens and leaders of purpose. We do this through diverse global summits we run once a year, and also a global magazine where we share the success blueprints, strategies of incredibly successful women leaders so that they can inspire those who aspire to be like them or to be greater, so they can actually learn from them and also they can mentor some of them. I'm also the founder of Dr. Sylvia Likambi International, which I might be changing to Dr. Sylvia Likambi Global or the Transformation Center, because we now have the Transformation Center under this company. However, it's all about transforming minds and unveiling purpose. And this company is all about, it's a consultancy, training, and mentoring company. We do work with executives, not only women, schools, institutions, educational institutions, and it's all about unlocking and developing leaders, individuals, teams, best our full potential, and actually giving them the tools, resources to become resilient so they can lead effectively and thrive in optimal mental health and well-being. We do a lot on enabling you to thrive in optimal mental health and well-being. In fact, there's also associated the health and well-being clinic, which is all about enabling you and empowering you to thrive in optimal spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical health and well-being. Because as humans, we are spiritual beings. We go beyond just this body. When we flourish spiritually, the true life that dwells in us, we tend to flourish externally in every ramification, in every area of our life. So we delve deeper to understand what the spiritual identity is and how we can develop the spiritual entity or spirituality or spiritual entity in us, so we can become one with God, with a creator, with spirit, and we can unlock our full potential and just live in that state of flow, in that state of manifesting our full potential and life purpose. Fabulous. Also, how can I forget about this? We own a publishing company, a family publishing company. My daughter and I are the co-founders. It's all about, facilitating your writing and publishing experience so you may step out and be an incredible voice. We all have a message. We all have a message to share with the world. Some don't share because they are afraid. They don't believe in themselves. That's why Likambi Global Publishing is here. We go far beyond. We are more than a publishing company, because we have consultancy opportunities, mentorship opportunities. All of our consultants, and coaches are best-selling authors themselves. All of my children are best-selling authors of multiple books. My last daughter, Destiny, 9 years old now, she has 9 books, and my son as well. So this is really a way of empowering and inspiring, a love for reading, but also unlocking the story in you, your message to the world. What message have you within your belly, in your heart, that you are not sharing yet to the world? We want to enable you, we want to facilitate this process, write with you, coach you to bring out your story. We are working with some incredible aspiring authors right now to bring their story to life. If you are one of that, get in touch with me after you listen to this. I'm also the researcher of my daughter's fabulous Taste Eye skincare and cosmetics. I've been using her skincare products from the top of my hair to the sole of my feet for more than 4 years now. She has a skincare brand and organic skincare and cosmetic lines. Taste Eye, 100% cold pressed organic products to revamp your skin and bring out the natural beauty and youthfulness in you, restoring your skin natural state of being, elasticity, and just bringing the glow and youthfulness in you. You can visit www.tasteeye.com. This Christmas, you want to change your routine. If you're so stressed, you want to have that nurturing, pampering effect, nature's own way, because we use highly organic products. Cold press means they are derived, the active ingredients are derived without using heat, without using harsh conditions, so it maintains its natural state in the highest form. And also because there is no water, there is a lesser environment to introduce bacteria, so we go without using all the antibacterial stuff and all of that. So it is so natural. I will call on you to check on www.tasteeye.com and check out. We have some fantastic, look at my face. I use it day and night. My skincare routine, some face creams, they are incredible. It's a magic facial parfait glow. It brings the youthfulness, the glow in you. If I tell you my age, you will not believe, but I just keep glowing. If you have pimples, if you don't have, you just want to maintain that glow, you want to reduce the appearance of wrinkles and all of that as you age, you want to get that toned, beautiful skin and glow, then you know what, check out our skincare products, our facial care, and also antibiotic and anti-microbic and antifungal. So it is perfect for you. And also they have high effect of what's that, SP factor, so that's shielding, protecting you from UV sunlight and all of that, so it maintains your complexion. Fabulous. For now, that is it, but there's much more to me. Today, what's the topic? We're going to be looking at reflecting on your 2024, like I said. Let's pause. Hey, are you so busy? Are you running with the storms? Are you running with the flow, the rain? Are you running with the turbulent times? Are you just in a rush constantly, doing this, doing that, without ever really pausing to see who you truly are, to find out what's truly going on within you, to find out how you are impacting and influencing your life, your environment, your family, and everyone you encounter on this earth? Or are you too busy meeting up with deadlines, making a living that you forget to live? Hey, life is about living. Life is to live, not to make a living. When we live, we live fully. We live fully and wholly, and that includes, material, physical, but above all, the wealth comes from within us, your relationships. You flourish in all areas. So let's pause and let's examine these areas of your life, okay? Because if I just say broadly, how has 2024 been? Some of us who are so busy, we don't pay attention. We are not used to pausing and reflecting and being self-aware. We are not used to pausing and just being present in the now and thinking about what is going on in our mind, the exact thoughts we are thinking and how they are affecting us without blaming others. The only way we can truly see our image, how we look like, the reflection, because my image gives me a complete reflection of who or what I look like. It's not someone else. It's when we look at ourselves in a mirror, that's still or in still water. I cannot see my image on running water. So if we are constantly in that busy, ups and downs of life, the turbulent nature of life, busy body and whatever, in the buzz of life and all of that, the chaotic nature, will not be able to truly be still, will not be able to see our image. We'll just be passing and seeing a fading image of ourselves, constantly on the move, that we never pay attention of who we truly are, what we have become, how we now look like, because we have run further away from who we truly are, trying in quote to conform to the patterns of the world, to a tribe, to a group, and so on and so forth, trying to get people or to please people, to approve of you. No, beloved, as you listen to me, you and I were never born to please people. You and I were never born to actually conform or to get people to approve of us. Our Creator has established and approved of us. He has put a stamp and said what we are called to do is already been accomplished. You've already been tested, and I know that you can fulfill your purpose, and you've been given everything, every strength, tools, resources that you need, potential to achieve your life purpose. All you need to do is go out there and execute and find that fulfillment in doing what you were called to do, not in pleasing people, in serving humanity, because that's one of our greatest purposes. Serving with our greatest gifts and strengths. So I'll give you specific areas in your life that I want you to reflect on and put the answer, write it down. How have they been? How are they now in the moment? It doesn't matter what they have been up to yesterday, okay? We cannot change them. You cannot change them. I don't want you to stay and mourn that they've been bad, or even to, live in the past glories, the glories of yesterday. Some people will say, I used to be this, I used to weigh size 50, I used to be fit and healthy and skinny. Now I am not. We don't live in the past. You'll be reaping yourself from the blessings of the presence, from enjoying the now and living fully and serving in your present moment and enjoying all that you were placed on earth to enjoy. If you want to live in the past, whether it's good or bad, the truth is, as much as our negatives or weaknesses of the past or failures hold us back from stepping into our greatness, our past glories and successes is also one of our greatest, distractors or enemies of progress. Because we stay back, celebrating, I achieved this, and doing nothing to move further, nothing to make changes and create something new. We get stuck in celebrating the past achievements and saying we arrived. Success is not about getting to a certain destination. Success is becoming everything you were created to be. And every day you are still gifted with the gift of life. Guess what? You've not become all what you were created to be. If you had become all what you were created to be, it means you fulfilled your life purpose and there's no longer a need for you on this planet, so you will not be alive anymore. But the fact that God has blessed you and I with another day, many more days and many more years, that means there is so much more in us. Potential is dormant ability, dormant talent, unused ability and talent. That's why we say unlock your potential. We never go say fine, unleash your potential, tap from the potential within you, because it is untapped. It's not being tapped, it's not being harnessed. It's not been discovered because it's still trapped within you. Unveiled, it's been covered with a veil. So we want to reach out and create more, still using the potential trapped within you for greater purpose. A greater purpose or for greater purposes. So, phenomenal ladies, phenomenal gentlemen, joining me. As I said, I want you to write down these areas of your life. Write down your health. And we're gonna actually put this into sections as well. 3 sections, okay? 3 sections, because some of us are so distracted. We are so superficial that we don't pay attention to the deep things of life, to the profound things of life that govern and shape who we become, how we live our life, and how fully we can live, or how wholly we can live. So for your health, write your mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional health. For your health, reflect on it. How has my health been this year? How has my health been? There are 2 things when we are talking of how we've been, okay? In life, we are either moving ahead, we are moving behind, or we are stagnant. If we are stagnant, we are not progressing. So it's still like moving behind, okay? Because life will go past you. If you're stagnant, you'll be left behind. So in other words, while you didn't consciously move behind, life has progressed and you are left behind. So stagnant and moving behind is the same thing. The only way we progress is by moving forward, is by taking steps and actions that lead us towards a destination and never otherwise. So anything you are doing other than moving towards your destination, moving towards fulfilling your life purpose, moving towards living your goal fully and wholly, is actually retreat. It's actually stepping back. Whether you're stagnant or you are moving backward, you're not doing anything, it's exactly the same like moving backwards. All right? So in your spiritual health, have you progressed this year? Where were you at the beginning of this year, 1st of January 2024? How was your spiritual health like? Now, today, on the 13th of December 2024, how have you grown spiritually? Have you retarded? Because if you've not grown, remember, because the world has expanded, people have grown, a lot more have been uncovered and created. So you've been left behind. So you've definitely retarded. I really believe you've grown. I really believe you've improved. You've enhanced your spiritual health and well-being. Okay, now it's just being aware. Nothing to do yet. We are not taking actions yet. We become aware so we can make change. We become aware so we can take actions to move us towards the path we want to follow, towards the destination we want to go to. Awareness is the beginning of every transformational journey. Without awareness, I cannot know that I need change. I need to be somewhere else. It's when I become aware of my current situation, where I used to be and where I'm heading. That's all awareness. Being present, noticing, and paying attention. how far I've come or how backwards I've moved, so that I can make amends. I can make the changes required to take me to the destination where I desire to be, which is stepping into my greatness in 2025. We can't get further away from that. So that's your spiritual health. I'm not going to go deeper into this. In the course of the next year, I'll be talking deeper on each topic. The second, how's your emotional health? Some people are so emotional that they've actually lost control over themselves. You are the master of your life. You cannot let your emotions control you. If you cannot have self-control, if you cannot control your emotions, then unfortunately you are at the mercy of your emotions. Your emotions control you, and emotion is the most primitive brain. When we allow our emotions control us, we are not rational. We can't be creative. We can't be doing things the right way. We can't be doing things in alignment with our purpose, because we are so irrational. We are actually reacting in most cases to the things that have happened to us, rather than deciding or being proactive to live the life we were born and called to live. So you rob yourself from living a purposeful life when you are very, very emotional. All right? How have you been? Have you worked on yourself? Have you become more emotionally intelligent? Being emotionally intelligent is like you've become more aware of your emotions and how they govern you, and how you can harness and channel your emotion for a positive good, to impact and influence your life. While no emotion is bad per se, it is how we channel that emotion. It's how we react, to that emotion. Emotional messages, energy in motion is coming to give us a message, indication something is happening. You are not happy. There is fear here and all of that. It is your ability and power to make the decisions of what you're going to do with that emotion. You can be angry, but you don't hurt or kill anyone. You can be angry and use that anger, channel it for a positive good. That enough of staying in this state and being a beggar. Enough of being broke and broken. I'm so angry, battered and shattered that I'm going to transform my anger into positive energy to build the life I desire to build. So in that case, the anger was needed. It's like the energy that brings pain. Sometimes it births a greater purpose and vision. Without pain, there is really no birth. Even before we give birth to children, we go through the pain of travail. So it's so important for you to understand that it is how you manage your emotions. It is how you channel your emotions. It is how you choose to respond. You must be proactive. Proactivity means that you plan on what you're going to live. When I know where I'm going to, my destination, why I'm going there, I take the steps to go to that destination. Anything that happens along the way to deter me from going to that direction, I can easily reprogram myself. I can have self-control, pause, allow that emotions, because it's message, okay? We can't suppress an emotion. Its energy has to go out. It's like having a steam. You can't keep a steam in a pot. It has to find its way out. You have to release it. Emotions are meant to be released, not to be trapped. Energy can never be stored or, created or destroyed. It is constantly transformed from one state to the other. So all of those emotions have always been there. At one time, maybe they were joy, and they've been transformed because of your life experiences into pain, into resentment, and all of that. Energy is transformed from one state to the other. It's never created or destroyed. So it's for you to understand what energy is going through your body right now, and you can transform it into the state or the energy state that you want to experience, and you have that power through self-control. And when you work on yourself spiritually, because self-control is one of the ability of the spirit, working in the spirit to be able to take control of that which is physical or emotions. So have you been more emotionally intelligent, or you've gone backwards, you've retarded, and then listening, you're like, woo, so angry. And you're emotional, I've said that. Your physical health and well-being. Have you been working out? Have you been eating healthy? Have you been drinking a lot of water? Are you proud of yourself? Are you taking care of yourself? Look at that area. Or have you gone worse? Have you put on more weight than you started the year? Have you put less weight? You've become anorexic or something like that as well. Become aware in that area, write it down, so we can now understand where you want to be, the vision you have for your health and well-being, your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health and well-being. So let's look at the mental health. How's your mental health? Were you fabulous at the beginning of the year, and now you're on antidepressants, you're depressed? Beloved, let's review this, okay? Remember, you're just becoming aware, so you may make the changes that you need to take you to where you want to be, so you may live a greater life in 2025. Write that down. How has it been? Fabulous. Let's move now. Let's look at your health and well-being. Let's look at your relationships. Family, with yourself, with your spouse, if you're married, with your friends. How's your relationship? I want to tell you this. It's not a secret, okay? It's a key foundational principle. If you establish an incredible relationship with yourself, where you value yourself, you know how worthy you are, you respect yourself, you esteem yourself, you understand your worth and value, and that you bring value to the lives of everyone you relate with or you interact in life, then guess what? Your relationships with others are bound to be successful and thriving. You set the pace. You bring down the principles or lay down the foundation on which you build your every other relationship. Like attract like. Based on your principles, values that you hold, you'll be able to attract like people into your lives. You'll be able to choose the kind of spouse that actually have those same, qualities, values that you hold and share. So beloved is paramount, first and foremost. So I want to ask you, how has it been with yourself? Have you had an incredible relationship with yourself? Are you your best friend or your worst friend? You're your worst friend. Your worst enemy. I didn't want to say enemy, so I say your worst friend, okay? I'm my best friend on this planet. I love myself so much, and in that way I show compassion to myself. I show understanding. I give myself permission to feel and say, hey, chill. I cuddle myself and pump on myself and say, let go, it's okay. It's okay, life will get better. Alright, I'm my best friend, and God is my number one because He lives in me, He's with me, and myself, and because He's shown me the greatness, the beauty in me. In that way, I can establish incredible relationships with my husband. I've got the most incredible relationship with my husband. We've got an incredible marriage that's thriving from glory to glory. It's never always been like this. We've had to work on this, okay? And every single day I keep working to improve on it. So how has it been, your marriage? Has it been better? Or at the start of the year it was worse, and now it's beyond worse? We don't even have the word for it. It's worst. Or was it the best at the start of the year and now it's gone worse? So you just want to become aware with your child, with your family, with your friends, with your colleagues, and all of that. So you want to look at the area of your relationships. The next one we're going to be looking at, you want to look at the area of your career, your vocation, or if you're a businesswoman or man, your business. How's it been like? Are you a woman of a businesswoman like myself, an entrepreneur? Are you an employee? Are you a whatever? Are you a student? How was it? Have you progressed? Have you moved to the next year of your studies? Have you done well in your exams? And you've gone from glory to glory, greater heights to greater heights, or you've actually regressed, you've retreated, you've failed, and you've just left, giving up on yourself and school. I want to remind you, you have greatness within you. You can achieve everything that you set your eyes and desire to achieve. There is really no failure in life. It's only when you give up and quit that we can really talk of failing, because there is no other option or opportunity because you have quitted. You cannot win if you don't stay in the game. There can never be any chance of those who are not taking part in a race to win the race. You must stay and be consistent, resilient, and faithful to that dream, to that vision without giving up, okay? Life may knock you down, but don't give up. Keep going. Walk if you must walk. Sit if you must sit. Rest if you must rest. But you know what? Keep going. Just keep going. Don't stop. Don't retreat. Don't give up. Don't give in. Perfect. Looking at your career, your business, and all of that, you want to take note of where you are now. Being honest with yourself, okay? You're not doing a test here. You're not proving anything to anyone. It's for you to transform your life, to make changes where you have to make those changes. And true transformation comes from inward, from inside out. Transformation is always within, internally, and then you will transform externally. Change might be from any direction. Thank you for joining. Please do a favor and kindly share this video. My goal next year is to reach to 5 million plus people. I might even say 10 million. Why not 10 million people next year? So I need your support in doing this. Check on me. I'm not gonna put the time there. My schedule is super hectic. I work live with so many women, one meeting to the other, one coaching to the other, one mentoring to the other. Once again, if you need my coaching this year, I've got some few spaces at the end of the year. I come to the end of coaching my clients for the previous year or for the current year, and I take other clients. So please do get in touch with me if you need coaching, mentoring. You can get the best like myself. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an incredible mom. I'm an incredible wife. I am an incredible health and well-being, fitness, individual coach, you may put it, so you get the best, okay? In every area where I serve, I live that. Like I said, we become what we are called to serve. We become our purpose. So beloved, as I was saying, you want to write that down. How have you progressed in these areas that we've just named? And if you're a businesswoman, I was saying, how's your business? How's it doing? And have you actually achieved your goals, your financial goals, employee goals, employee retention goals, customer target and all of that. Write that down right now. It's not about taking actions, it's about reflecting and becoming aware. So we might then look deep within us and understand the bigger picture, where we want to be, the vision in that course of reflection, so we can set the goals necessary and required to take us there, and take the necessary actions and find the support and the network that will lead us to where we want to be in 2025 in order to fulfill our greatness. So again, we're going to look at other areas. I might stop here for today. I will come back, okay? I'm not going to stay for long because I'll be popping in and out several times. I think that's enough for now, okay? I'll leave you there because I can talk and talk and talk. My head is a world of knowledge, world of knowledge. I don't need books, I don't need anything. I just sit and it's just oozing out, because I was born for this very purpose and I am gifted. And the Spirit of God is working through me, and of course I read a lot as well. It's not just, I do my own part. So beloved, I'm going to stop here and reflect on. That's enough for reflection, because reflection, you're going to do a lot of work there, okay? On your spiritual growth. We said spiritual. How's it been? We talked on your mental health and well-being, physical, emotional, and spiritual health and well-being. We also talked about your relationships, first with yourself, loved ones, if you're married, your children, and if you have children, and all of that. We talked about your career, if you're in business, your business, if you're in school, if you're a student, your studies, and all of that, your vocation. Let's reflect. And the goal is so that we can take note, we can become aware, okay, where we are, where we want to be, and what we need to do to get to where we want to be. That will come later. For now, the two things: being aware of where you are right now, where you've come from, it has not much relevance. What's more important is where you're going to, and don't let where you used to be stop you or hold you back from getting to where you want to be and living a life of greatness in 2025. Both your past successes, remember, and failures, don't let them trap you in your past. You need to be free to embrace the future, the greatness within you, and step out into 2025 living fully and wholly. We're going to work on that. Continue. The next time I stop in, I am absolutely not going to tell you when. Check on me, share my videos, follow me, and help me reach 10 million people next year. I said 5 before, and now I said 10. I might change it, but I'm only going to increase, because I know I'm capable of doing this. And above all, with your support, we are capable of doing this. Help me share this video. When you listen to it, if you are blessed, share and bless someone. Clarity is important. If I don't know where I'm going to, I'll never get to where I have to go to. I'll spend all my time wandering around. I cannot even ask, because even the best sat-nav in the world, we don't really need to know where we are going to right now. We use a sat-nav, even maps, for those who want to use maps. But the map needs to know your destination. You need to input your destination. You need to tell us where you're going to for them to serve you. So beloved, it's paramount. What's the greatness in you? What's the greatness you want to live? What's the fullness of your life that you want to live and experience in 2025? What's your purpose? What do you want to live? Who do you want to be in 2025 that you're called to be? You cannot be another person. It will just be waste. You can't be another person. You can only be yourself, and be yourself wholly and fully. Who are you? Who are you? Why are you here? Why are you living? Why are you stepping into 2025? Why is God giving you the chance to live another year and more years? You've got a purpose. You've got a message within you to share in the world. What's that message? What's that purpose? What's your calling? What makes you really have that deep inner sense of fulfillment and satisfaction? Even when people don't come back to you and say thank you, even when people don't recognize you and give you accolades and awards, you go back resting at night being super fulfilled and saying to yourself, if today were my last day, I will leave this planet smiling, knowing that I left my footprints, knowing that I impacted lives today, knowing that I left today better than I found it, knowing that because of me on this day, so many will go to bed much better than they step into the day. What's that thing? What makes you think? What makes your eyes glow? Your heart beats so fast, just like you are in love. What's that thing? That when you start just like me, I can talk for hours. I can say I'm coming here for 1 minute. Then I never stay here for 1 minute because it just gives me more energy. The more I speak, I'm revamped, I'm re-energized. I am in tune. I am like, whoa, it's like I am in love. I'm in love with the words. I want to speak more of the words. I want to be bound more of the words. I want to be one with God. I want to be with Him so He can use me for His glory. The more, and it never stops. And even after talking, I feel more revived and re-energized. Guess what? Because I have been walking in His rest. I've just been serving in my full potential. Are you ready to join me in 2025? Your transformation friend and doctor. Okay? Should we take this as a transformation podcast? Whatever. The purpose to inspire, transform your mindset so you may step out and fulfill your greatness in 2025 and beyond. You're remarkable. You're one of a kind. You're a masterpiece. You're destined for greatness. And I mean this. I know. I may not know you personally, but I know one thing for sure. There is no human that's born useless. There's no human that's born without worth and value and purpose. Your purpose determines your worth, and your purpose is incredibly magnificent, and your worth is incredibly priceless. You are worth more than diamond and any precious stone we could ever imagine on this planet. Embrace your greatness, embrace your full potential, and see your worth and esteem yourself and step out in 2025 in your magnificence and live the life that only you can live. Only you were born and placed on this planet to live and impact and transform lives, one person at a time, as we are going to do it in 2025, transforming one life at a time until I get to 10 million lives and beyond. Join me and let's do this together. God bless you. You've been listening to the wonderful, inspirational Dr. Sylvia for Likambi. You can check me out on www.drsylvia, Sylvia, Likambi.com. Dr. Sylvia, Likambi.com. You can follow here. You can type my name on Google. There are loads and loads and loads about me. You can watch some of my past videos. You'll be highly blessed. I'll give you a lot more videos, a lot more content. God bless you. And please do share this video to bless someone. I love you. Lots of love. Thank you. And don't forget, I've got some spaces for mentoring, coaching for next year. If you want to be coached, whatever area, is it to start a business, is it to write your book, become super confident, get into public speaking, speak like myself. I'm one of the most natural, transformational speaker and inspirational speaker you'll ever find in the world. I was born to speak. I was born to inspire and empower. It comes so naturally. I want to teach you how I do it. That when you step to speak, you have unshakable, unwavering confidence. You don't sweat. You don't shake. You're not nervous because it's just who you are. It's like when the eyes open up to see, they can never be nervous, no matter how many people are in front of them. I want you to speak in that way. Are you ready? Speak and thrive in your full potential. Join me. Unlock your GPS, your inner, gift, passion, and strength to fulfill your purpose. To navigate you through life to your destination with me in 2025. Join me if that's you, specifically women. Are you a mother? You want to live the peak of your motherhood? You want to have the best with your children? You want to get your children? My children are all doing incredibly well. They are little entrepreneurs. They are all authors of multiple books, best-selling authors. You want to bring your children. You want to learn from me how I did it with my children in this challenging world, in this world where they are so distracted. Get them to read a lot of books because they love it, not because I ask them or push them to do, and they just keep writing and being super creative. You want to do that for your child? Get me to coach you and your child, your family. You want to be a power wife, to get a power husband if you've not yet found it. You've been looking for that husband and you're just sitting there. You want me to help you, work with you to get your ideal and your most perfect power hobby? Let's do it. I'm here to coach you. Relationship coaching, marriage. You're single. You're aspiring to get the man of your dream and enjoy your marriage like I do. Having a blissful marriage amidst the challenges that have shaped and built me, so I may be able to serve you to my full potential, even in the area of marriage and relationships. Is it about friendship? You've been betrayed several times. You call people your friends that are never there for you. You want to live that life that so many call you your friends, but you don't need so many friends. Maybe you have a friend just in 5 hands, like myself. Because my true friend, my best friend is myself and God. And of course, I've got some incredible friends, but there are so many more people in the world who call me friends because I'm truly there for them. I'm truly there for them whenever they need me. It's more blessed to give than to receive. Do you want to be that? That no friend diminishes your worth. No friend. If they live your life, you still rule, you still like thriving, or you choose that enough now, I've come to the end of my relationship with you because it served a season, a purpose, a time, and you walk away. No guilt, no pain, no resentment, still loving them, but they are no longer that friend because the purpose for which you got together in the first place has been fulfilled. Do you want that? Do you want to understand how you do it? You're not constantly being hooked up or having that dependency relationship, and you go to transformational coach. God bless you and see you soon. Thank you. And share the video, please. God bless. Thank you.
Recording stopped.
And subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you, and share. Thank you for those joining me. Please watch the video. I'm going to stop the broadcast now, and please do share and bless someone. Go listen to the video, the message again. Check me every now and again. I'm going to be coming up. I'm going to change the name of this page, Your Transformation Doctor. I'm here to transform your life, your relationships, your career, your profession, your business, your family. If you have a family, if you have children, I'm here to work with you and transform your life in every ramification. God bless.